clap for me one time?
One time.
Alright.
We good?
Good.
Cool. Well, yeah, man. So I'm ANTWIGADEE. First off, if you guys didn't know, Aha Gazelle in the flesh. He's here. Nothing happened to him. So tell me about that though. Why you think they're searching that up?
Probably because I had left social media. Probably. What year was that, man?
Was it all last year? 2018?
It was like 2018. I was off probably for about 9 months, and even now I don't just stay on all the time. Like I just be a spirit while I don't be on. So I think that's what it was. And then that's really where you could find.
Well, you already fighting the system, low key, high key.
Man, I just seen Social Dilemma. I
Bruh.
just seen it on Netflix, and it reminded me. I was like, yeah, it's like a whole different.
The idea that they use what they feel like would get more attention out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I talk about a certain girl too much, they're like, all right, we gonna connect those dots, and boom, we gonna send her
engagement
a message, or send you a message from her, just being like, hey, like she said hey, or you should say hey, blah 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 blah, and of course, boom, that gets your attention.
Yeah.
Open up my phone, Instagram. Then once I go there, it's the endless scroll, and I'm going. So, yeah, man, you already fighting the system.
Yeah, we had the
that's
hashtag.
your fans don't like it though.
Nah, cause it was like where's Aha, and that was we had the hashtag on that, and so yeah, that's probably part of it. And then I wasn't putting out music, so 180 was the first project I put out in a while. I just was here, and even that was a
how long is a while? How long you left your fans waiting?
I wasn't leaving them waiting, man. I wasn't trying to leave them waiting. It was really more it was a lot going on personally, and then on top of that, I just my music is an extension of my life, so I have to go through something for most things to come up, I live through it.
I see. That's my aha button, y'all. When I realize something, or he says something amazing, that's what I'm gonna go with it.
That's official. I love it.
But yeah, man, that's cool. So you didn't leave the fans waiting. You gotta go through stuff. I feel the same way. When it comes to making my music and stuff like that, or really mixes, because I haven't really made music per se yet. I remix stuff or create.
That's making music me though.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You coming up on the
Raps,
5th
man,
anniversary,
5
right?
years, dog.
5 years.
5 years.
And crazy, your fans probably gonna be like, what? I heard the whole thing maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, nah, it's cool.
For the first time,
I
y'all.
understand.
But hard.
Appreciate it.
Hard.
That's my baby.
Facts. First album, right?
Yeah, so I've technically never dropped an album.
Okay.
But the way we consume music now, it's getting so, but it's a mixtape for sure. But
Okay.
It's that was the one. I feel like every artist has that one. That's definitely my one where it's yeah.
I feel that. So let me ask you something about one of the lines in there. What did you say? You talked about when the sun comes out.
They be in the picture shining.
In the picture shining.
When the rain comes down, they be underground hot.
Y'all be backsliding.
Yeah.
Bruh, first of all, the way it just lays out is nice. And when you get to we all be backsliding, I was like, man, this is so true. It don't matter what stage of your life that you in, you can be moving and you're like, man, I'm hitting this, and then just something happen, you're like, dang, I'm backslid.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes to the point where you gotta realize that that's okay, that happened, and now I gotta move forward. So where did that line come from? What made you get to
so
that point?
that's an 18-wheeler, and you just hit it. You said move forward. I'm from North. Well, I'm not from North Louisiana, but when Katrina hit, it relocated me to North Louisiana. And from people from the state, y'all know, from New Orleans to BR to North Louisiana, Shreveport to Laffey, it's different countries.
Okay.
Like same state, but everywhere
Facts.
on. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
like being up in the north, we had it's a song called 18 Wheeler. And so I actually sampled it. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm rolling like an 18 wheeler. Bum, bum, bum,
Okay.
bum, 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 bum. So it's like, I'm rolling like an 18 wheeler. It's like, get out the way. You either rolling with me or you rolling against me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was the concept of 18 wheeler, but I took it from a perspective of you have to keep going. Like, no matter what, it's going to be people in your way, but like, ain't nobody getting in front of an 18 wheeler. So like, you got to have an 18 wheeler mindset whenever you doing whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying? And so, that's kind of like we all be backsliding. It's like you're gonna have that day where it's like I didn't really get to where I wanted to get to today. I didn't go how I planned for it to go. But you can't just like fold off of that one incident. You gotta like make a decision to what keep going, get up, keep rolling like an 18 wheeler. You know.
Is that your favorite song on the project?
No.
What would be your favorite?
I do love 18 wheeler for personal reasons. Like 18 wheeler, like favorite. Probably Vegeta, man. Probably Vegeta. Vegeta's a song that like really put me like, I feel like in position. Like it really like got people listening to me. Like Vegeta, the first song where like I really felt like, oh, you got a fan base now. Like that, like I had never seen that. Like just like other people with like more followers was reposting it and like the words. Like when I just like I could read the lyrics to Vegeta and I'd be like, dang, I wrote that. Like, what was wrong with me? Like, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? And I remember, but yeah, Vegeta. And if not Vegeta, if I didn't pick Vegeta, it's probably Best in the World. Yeah, Best in the World.
Now, you got 2 parts in that song though, right?
Yeah.
So you talking about the end part of it, or you talking about the beginning?
I like the whole makeup of it. But
Okay.
like that, I finally feel free. I like the hook. I'm okay with being me.
Yeah.
Like that's my yeah.
That part fire too. I think after listening to the whole thing, I really mess with Invitation.
That's everybody like, bro. Like, when you gonna perform? I never perform Invitation. Like I wasn't capping.
This is a song that he would never perform
live. I wasn't capping. I got a spot. I really should say this because you should just come to a show. But like I got a set where like it ends on Invitation, and like it come on, you hear that chord, and I hit the mic and be like, this is a song that I never perform live, and then it cuts off. That's the end of the show. It's like boom, and like they was like, you know what I'm saying? But like yeah, that's how I feel. Cause like it's. When I wrote that, it was when I started realizing like my writing had got to a spot where like I'm really like venting. I'm talking and I'm saying things I wouldn't necessarily tell people to their face, which is, you know. And so with that song, I was like, I can never perform this because like it's gonna be too awkward. Like,
it's gonna, I mean, to
that's
me,
where I was. Like it was like I can't perform
I'm
this
thinking,
in front
of all right, if I put it out and it's
in the
digital world.
But look, bro, like. And I think this is a new thing.
Okay.
And music used to be like very team oriented. You used to have a producer, a songwriter, this person or that person, somebody on keys, somebody on bass. You had an engineer that had to do the record, and then you got the guy mixing, and you got this team of people. Even if you break it down, it's only like 3 people. But now with millennials and technology, like it's me and a laptop. I'm the engineer. I'm the producer. I'm the A&R. I'm the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm sitting there and I'm making this. And it's like, I've done this in this closed space, which I could really be venting like a Vegeta. Like I could really be like, man, then I put it out, I don't have to see anybody. So then I have to perform it. That's a whole nother world. And I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's like, as a newer artist, when I say newer, I'm saying like the new generation of kids who record themselves at the house and grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sometimes can be nerve-wracking when you start thinking about the other components of being an artist. Like it's way more than just sitting in your room recording. It's way more than just sitting in your room writing. It's I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta come out and now you gotta do this. I gotta talk. You feel me? Like that's me. Like I'm an introvert. I don't wanna do none of that.
For those who don't know, we have made a Groove Master remix. Yeah, go ahead. Tell
Quan ANTWIGADEE. Man, he did something I've never heard before. Basically, it helped me if I, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
He took Free Barabbas and he did an entire remix to it to where, like, when you listen to it, if you've never heard it before, you pretty much have to go back and listen to the full project afterwards. Like that's how good it is. It's like you have to, you just you just play it, and it's like, yo, what is this? And if you're a fan, if you like, like dived in already, tuned in, plugged in, then you're gonna love it. But if you're not, you're still gonna be like, yo, what is this? What have I missed? And like, I feel like you could have like cracked the code to something.
Man,
I want to hit other albums. Like, dang, I could listen to I think you're gonna bring back full length albums. Are we in the single? Like, everybody's just shelling out singles, but I think like what you're doing is like, oh, I gotta make an album. Like, you can't groove master a single. Like, nah,
you're right.
I need a body of work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that was the idea behind groove mastering albums, right? It was to give people enough. It's still playing into the psychology of millennials right now. They don't like to listen to things long, full, drawn out, like the microwave mentality, right? So it is a full length album, condensed, but you get little pieces of the whole album blended in a way that it feels like one body of work.
Yeah.
Right? And then when you listen to it, like you said, it's like, man, like, I want to go back and listen to this thing.
You have to.
Like, what song is that? And then if you listen to the album, you think, okay, where did I hear that in the Groove Master version?
Yeah.
Where's this part? Like, how did he do that, to make it sound like this? So it is definitely something that I'm excited about.
Am I the first one?
You are. You are the first official one.
Honored.
Earlier you spoke about September season and Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that kind of stuff, but September is your month.
Yeah, I was born on the 25th.
So wait.
Yeah.
That's Friday.
Friday.
So what? You got to be doing something special, bro.
Yeah, we've been doing little things. So this year is the first year I actually am given a scholarship. To Gremlin. That's where I went to college, where I graduated from. And so we're doing a September season scholarship, first, second, and third place. I don't really know the numbers off my head, but it's a decent scholarship for my college students. I know how that feels, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's funny because a lot of people sending us essays in, and we actually never said it had to be an essay. So we was just kind of like seeing if somebody was gonna be like creative and like they can send a video, they can send But we have that going. I have a 180 chopped and screwed that's coming. That's some fans, that's in the works. Of course, we have the mix for the Free Barabbas 5-year anniversary. We have the Groove Master. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, what they really been waiting on, man. We officially dropping the Free Barabbas hoodies this year, on my birthday this year, on Friday.
This Friday.
You
heard it first here.
Everybody's been asking where the hoodies at, where the t-shirts at, whatever. This year they come out Friday. And I think this is the first year in a while we've actually given this may be the most heads up. Like typically we just drop. Like it's like you gotta catch it.
Yeah.
I think, so this year we coming with that. And I'm working on September season volume 2. I'm getting it mixed. Hopefully it gets done. There's a possibility it could come out in October, but I'm gonna try and get that wrapped up. And then I got some more music coming out later this year. I can't really speak on, but I'm not stopping. Like we back.
All right. We moving. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Secession just dropped. Y'all need to go get Secession. I just put out amazing, man. Shout out Star Ringo. Shout out So Different. Shout out to Comedian. You feel me? We just put out probably, I think it's the hardest project came out this summer. I listened to a few things, but we just put out a project called Secession. Again, shout out Star Ringo. He was rapping circles on the whole project. Yeah, man, we just working, just trying to stay consistent. I've been, I was chilling. I told you I took them 2 years off, so I'm in a mindset now where it's just like, all right, you in control. 18-wheeler, that's it.
18-wheeler. I feel that, man. I dropped a mix on this past Monday, and when I created it, I feel like I had that same mindset now. The 18-wheeler mindset, because I can get in my head sometimes about, all right, I might not like it, or people might not like it, And I end up hurting myself because I don't post anything.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know?
the same way.
And I realize now it's like, whether you like it or somebody else doesn't like it, it don't matter. As long as you got the consistency and I like the work, keep churning it out, because that's how you grow. You know. But that's the Mixing Mondays, man. Mixing Mondays, I do those on Monday. The Gospel Grooves on Sunday, but those are low key my residencies now, just because COVID, and I don't have any residencies now because I can't DJ out in the public right now. So I kind of have that mindset on it now. It's like, all right, these are my residencies. Sunday and Monday, and this has been ANTWIGADEE and the Aha Gazelle. You feel me? Make sure you go to the store Friday, get you a hoodie that they just dropped in. You feel me? Make sure you go check out Free BARABBAS Groove Master. We dropped that today. The link is in the bio. Hit that up. And anything else you want to say, man?
It's Aha, man. Thank you for having me on, brother.
Aha. We out this thing.
One.
Cut. That's it.